Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's an all-you-can-geek movie cast. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Snooty,
What's up?
Corey Feinsod,
Hey.
and Tony Korkanakis. Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers. We're live Twitch Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. Please join us for these live broadcasts. If you can't, YouTube has all the content, so be sure you subscribe over there. That way you get notified when we post, when we go live over here. If you subscribe on Twitch, it's okay to do that. Totally fine. I just got notified because we went live. And I'm subscribed. So yeah, guys, it's a new week. We have a new champion at the box office. Well, not a new champion, a second champion at the box office. I meant to say, sorry, a redone champ. But yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. Also, for those watching right now, we have a bonus round coming up in the same week here, same night for us. If you're watching this live, which you can be, or if you're watching this later, we have a bonus round for Spider-Man. Brand new day, spoiler cast will be coming up, so stay tuned to that or watch it. What have we been up to, guys? Watching wise, just I've got what was the X-Men episode about? I watched it. I just don't remember.
The Gambit one.
That's the Gambit one. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. So, I mean, I love the animation in the show. Like, it's just so good. Like, it's every time. Like, I just, it's awesome. And I don't know if they still seem like they're in a massive rush to give us as many cameos as possible for mutants. That's what it feels like.
The other problem with that, I would say, and this would go back, I didn't have a chance to talk about the previous episode, but they're introducing all these characters, they're like deep takes, and they don't spend any time explaining their abilities or where they're from or who they are, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on because I don't know what these characters are capable of or why they're even there sometimes. So I understand the idea of trying to get in all these more obscure characters, but if you're not going to explain who they are again, or like they had like one-off appearances in the original cartoon like from 35 years ago, like I don't know, man, like give me a little something. So it's that seems to be a reoccurring problem here, and we go back to Gambit's like origin area and all these characters I barely remember that he like talked to before and had a few I guess an arc or two from the old series. And then there's this super powerful character, and I'm like, okay, so that's new, or is it? I don't know.
No, I'm down in this season. This season sucks.
They had 3 good episodes, really.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dilly-dallying, that's for certain. For a 10-episode season, I absolutely get that. So I
each episode isn't it's like just bad. It's just it feels empty. Yeah, like we have so much. Like the first 3 episodes were great. I was like, holy shit, we're in for an amazing season. And then it's like side quest after fucking side quest, and whatever happened, like last season or even in this season, like it immediately gets undone. Like I'm sorry, and this is a spoiler alert, obviously. Sorry if you haven't caught up. The Return of Gambit should have been built up. Like it should not have just been end of episode stinger into hey, Gambit's back, and in the same episode he's fixed. Ta-da! Like that's not resonant at all. Like it's not rewarding. It's not satisfactory. It's just okay. Check this box. It's exactly like the Wolverine with his getting his adamantium ripped out. The whole Cable thing in Jean and Cyclops going into the future. Anything related to Mother Ascani. I mean, Apocalypse was barely in the season after those first 3 episodes. It's like, what are we doing? Like, there's no overarching like glue to this story. It's just like, hey, episode, hey, episode, hey, episode. It's like,
it's supposed to be Apocalypse, and we better get something definitive with him in the next episode. But it's just, again, I really think it's the problem of this desire to just include all these like obscure characters.
Yeah,
and
sure.
A lot of the main cast are getting unserved. Like there's a few episodes where it's like, what are these people doing? Where are they? Why aren't they there? Like,
well, don't you think? Do you guys? I mean, I think Mike and I are about to have this conversation about the Cape Crusader. Don't you feel like it's just like in style of the old show? There's very little.
No.
overarching episodes. There were some, but most of them were individual. Now I get it.
Sure,
there was a lot more of those.
You just have to compare how they did Morph in the original series to how they did any character this season. That's how they started off
very promising, and that's I think why it's as disappointing as it is.
Yeah, and also I'll say that was a kids show, and they made a point of explaining who characters were, why they were there, and what their abilities were when they introduced them. Here it's just like you need to do homework, or else like this means nothing to you.
Yeah,
unless you're like a very huge X-Men fan who's like read all the comics in the last 30 years.
It was funny is like I was probably huge into the not the comics, but like we had the cards going when we were younger, watching this show, the X-Men, and I probably knew most of these abilities just from the back of the cards and reading about them. I'm 45 now. I don't remember these. I don't remember what Exodus's power is. I recognize him. I'm like, oh, I've seen that dude before. I have no idea what they can do. So it happens a lot in his show.
That's another thing I noticed too. So I'm like, who is this guy? He's just kind of jobbed a little bit in this, and then I read people complain, it's like, oh, he should be way more powerful than this, but there's no way to know. There's no way to know watching these shows.
Yep. Well, hopefully we get a nice finish here. What are we on? That was 8. That was 8, right?
We'll get something, I'm sure. Do we have just one more episode?
It's one more.
I thought was this 9. Oh, this was 9. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was 8. Jesus. Yeah. What are we doing, people? I thought it was 8. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Whatever. This was the penultimate. The next week, or tomorrow, whatever it is, the finale.
Is the finale.
And I have zero faith. It's going to be enjoyable.
Okay.
I think these episodes like enjoyable. They're just not.
It's empty.
It's like
eating
as
fast
good
food.
as last time.
It's like eating fast
food.
There's
parts of these episodes that are really cool, but when you look at it at like from a far view, bird's eye view, and as a whole, it's just not been a good season, and it's real bad. It's a shame. Like I said, the beginning started off strong,
too rushed,
and now you get one episode for.
Like I said, the other week was all about Danger, which I think is cool because that's a character that has not really been represented in modern X-Men medium.
That was a couple weeks ago already.
Or a couple weeks. And like there's been nothing at all that's said about it. Like what happened to that character?
All done.
Yeah. I got you. I mean, Mike and I can actually talk to the Cape Crusader because we both watched we watched the full season of that now. And I gotta say it's very similar in terms of feel, right? I mean, what we just talked about is Mike and I can literally have this conversation again.
Yes, but I would say Cape Crusader is worse because the characters do not sort of match their vibes, their original like intents and vibes. Like
I mean,
where like I don't need them all to be like one for one, but like I said, there's a quote in this where Batman literally says unironically and accurately, Riddler was not a planner, he was an opportunist.
Yeah.
Think about
I mean, the portrayal of Riddler was really bad this season. And then
their takes were bad.
Just give you guys a heads up. There might be a few spoilers that Mike and I mentioned here because like the Mad Hatter, what's her name in this series?
This goes by Hattie Tetch.
Hattie something. Yeah, Hattie Tetch. But like these characters aren't coming back. So I was like, oh, this is so I liked what they were doing with her. And I thought they could do a cool, like spiral.
I didn't realize they gender swapped her either. So.
Yeah, they did, and I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine because I thought it was kind of cool, and they're going to build her into a villain. And nope.
Supposedly she's based on like a real life person, like historically. That's what they did. But I mean, it's just they're burning through characters, and
they're doing the same thing. That's what I'm saying. They're doing the same thing. They're speed running it.
And it's worse for them because who knows if they're going to get a third season.
That's why I think they are. Whereas X-Men knows it and they're already working on it. We're going to actually season 3 is ready to roll for next year. We're getting it next year, so we already have that. This is up in the air. So I honestly like the Cape Crusader. I really enjoy the style of it. There were some good episodes this year. I actually really enjoyed their take on the Joker. It's an original take on the Joker. Like it's the original design. It's the original design of the character.
I have no opinion on that character because there wasn't enough of him. And when he does there's a weird, stupid like zombie plot that's involved.
He was in the last 2 episodes though, fully.
He's not in the second to last episode.
I thought he was.
Or
yeah.
is it like 5 seconds? I don't know.
Yeah. But
he's really there.
His plot starts in that second to last episode. But yeah, I just felt like I really enjoyed it's I guess the original take on the Joker from the 1940s or whenever he was invented. That was the original take of him. He's very serious, guys. For you wondering, he doesn't laugh. He's very serious, but he's dressed as a Joker. But he is
German.
He's German.
I think he's actually based on the original inspiration for the character from like the old like German like movies.
Yeah. But anyways,
in that time.
So yeah, I mean, if it doesn't get another season, I'm not gonna lose any sleep. I'm not gonna lose any sleep.
Out of 10 for me, maybe. I like the look of some stuff. Some stuff with Batman himself was kind of cool, but overall, it's just not.
I don't know why you guys wasted your time.
What they're putting down.
It's fine. Because I wanted to watch it and give it I'm going to give it a fair shake. That's all. Like
that was season
next
one.
year.
That was season one.
I thought season 1 was fine. I liked it. I actually enjoyed season 1, so I gave it another shake. And this season didn't.
Lower mid.
Look, the thing is, I gave them leeway, Tony, to deliver on these villains they're creating, and they never delivered on these villains that they're creating. That's all. And that's what my biggest problem is.
Sure, but like again, why would you think that they had leeway when they didn't show that in season 1 at all? Don't say hope. Don't say hope.
No, I thought they would develop them. Because I thought the reason they did this was purposeful. Like I thought that was purposeful, not just to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't use the word hope. I just thought that that's what they were going to deliver on these villains. Like seriously.
Okay. Well.
But, anyways, I watched Silo. I'm 6 episodes in on that now. The season's good. It's good. Again, dealing with memory stuff. I mentioned it in one of the episodes a while ago. It's never. I hate when they do that stuff as a plot point, but it's working okay. That's pretty much it for me this week. Mike, anything more for you this week?
Just Brand New Day, which I watched a few hours ago.
Yeah, you just got out of there, huh? Spoiler free. You liked it, or what'd you think right now? Just spoiler free.
It's so fresh. It's hard to have an opinion, but I think I liked it. I mean, I don't have most of my issues with it are like meta contextual outside of the actual plot of the story. So we'll get into that later. But
yes, we will. Cool. All right, Tony.
Just more One Piece. Going through that.
Okay. Yeah. Getting through it. Corey.
Yeah, more some anime. I'm trying to think. Anything of note? Not really. No.
Yeah, I always hate it when we get like in the next episode or after we're done with the podcast. I'm like, oh shit, I watched this. Or, you know what I mean? Like I can't believe I forgot that. But yeah. Anyways, guys, as we mentioned, the box office this week has been massive. It's been massive. Spider-Man: Brand New Day, 144 million actuals. I saw estimates at 1.3 for it, and it destroyed those. So 1.44. Is what that brought in. I'm sorry, 144 million. I'm not sorry. I saw 130. Yes. So it is up to 1.688 worldwide $1 billion. Internationally, is over $1 billion internationally. 671 domestic.
Mm-hmm. Today, on a Tuesday matinee at 2:20, it was like 3/4 full in the theater I was in.
Yeah,
so
it's
still going.
It's awesome and. It's last weekend, for those wondering. Anybody keeping score outdid Supergirl's entire run in its second weekend. Yeah, anybody keeping score. So that's great for that. The Odyssey, of course, was still number 2, now up to $1.1 billion. Christopher Nolan's highest grossing movie. It is closing in on the highest R-rated movie. I don't think it's going to beat Deadpool and Wolverine. Didn't that do 1.3 or 1.4?
I don't remember, but it's close. I have to give it props. It was a much better movie than I thought it was going to be, and it's made a lot more money than I thought it was going to make.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to end around like 8.
You guys were all like down on this movie. I was like, I don't know if it's going to be that bad, guys.
I was not. This was one of the billions.
I mean, just like the track record of.
We talked about it like before it came out, and you guys were like, "No way, this does $1 billion." I was like, "Oh, okay."
On the bold predictions,
I said that.
On the bold predictions, when you unseal that envelope.
Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the week before the week of it coming out, we were talking about it, and everybody was just like, "No, there's no way this is going to be $1 billion." I was like, "Oh, all right, well."
Yeah.
I mean, I admit it. Like, I'm very down on the film, and I think Nolan films are way overrated. But this one was definitely not.
I can't tout how right I am on this movie because I think I also said Moana was going to do $1 billion. So we'll find out in January for those
you bet on The Rock, and you have to bet against The Rock.
You can't do that anymore.
But The Odyssey is doing great. One night only. Not the rest of the box office is low, so we don't talk about that. Yeah. Let's get into the news and then get to the Gamecast. Warner Brothers, Paramount, obviously we've mentioned it a few weeks in a row, is on hold due to a court order. Their merger cannot happen. Now apparently David Ellison, who is running Paramount, the boss, is now threatening to pull out of California entirely if that state's attorney general does not agree to talk in settlements for the case. So the case is filed by 12 states, I believe, and he's threatening to withdraw his business from California, the whole Paramount company, unless they can talk about their settlement. And that is not selling pieces. That's what I think what this lawsuit's about, is not acquiring the entire company, but selling off different pieces. He wants to settle for like promises of what he will do with the businesses.
Nah, fuck him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm mentioning that point. But go on. Yeah.
I'd absolutely call that bluff. Let's see how Paramount does not in the Hollywood area.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bye, bitch.
Yeah.
See ya.
That's what I was thinking. There's a lot of great incentives for other states, but nothing as big as California for like work. So it's a bluff.
Big, but they're not that big.
Well, the problem is, I think it costs them. There's a penalty. It's like an insane penalty that starts October 1st. I forget what it is. It's like
it's a lot. It's billions of dollars.
$7 million per day. Yeah. $7 million per day penalty.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to 2027. Yeah. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not going
to be $7 million a day. So yeah, that's
100 million.
Yeah.
Because again, I mean, we saw how long Microsoft and Activision Blizzard King took. That was I think a year of at least a year or close to it. So yeah, it's not...
and that's what you would assume. They're trying to push this through ultra fast so they don't get the penalty. Now obviously why, but that'll add up. I mean, it's $210 a month, roughly $210 million a month.
Yep. To
put this deal on hold. Anyways, let's talk actual movies though. We've got a couple news. Well, we got news. We were talking about D23 and how we all expect the X-Men cast to be announced at D23. We've gotten some rumors around there. Kit Connor right now via Deadline apparently has been cast as Cyclops. I don't know what he was in. Right?
He seems young, so I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, I don't. He might be a relatively unknown-ish. He did voices. He's in Ready Player One. That's the only one I recognize from this list of material. He's 22 years old, so he's pretty young. But
how old is another actor?
24.
How old is she?
She's 24.
So yeah, they're going young. I did read that the plan is Iceman, Beast, which we're going to talk about in a second, Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Angel are your
the
five.
OG five. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying.
I think all right.
Well, we may not be getting any news at D23 because the actor that they cast for Beast apparently has backed out.
Well, that was rumored. Right?
I've seen this.
Which way was rumored?
It's from Daniel RPK, but I've seen this on there.
Zero confirmations. Everything is a rumor.
Only confirmation was Samara Weaving, and
yes,
that
Samara Weaving as
Sadie Sink is obviously going to be in the X-Men movies.
We don't know who she's playing. Worst kept lie.
Some of us have known for a long time, but yeah.
Yes, Charles Melton was reported to be playing Beast, and apparently he's dropped out. That's the report from Daniel RPK. To the point where now Disney's not sure if they're going to announce their roster at the event at D23.
No, I'm sorry. You're not going to cancel your entire X-Men plans if you didn't say anything at San Diego Comic-Con, which would be the place to do it, and you save something for your own exclusive convention. You're not going to just throw everything out over one actor. I'm sorry, that's not happening.
Especially if this movie is coming out same year as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Like they announced Ghost Rider. So like this is gotta. I think they gotta at least. They're gonna
do what they gotta do. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do something.
They'll have a Samara Weaving for sure. and then potentially
just not mention
Professor
Beast
X.
and just say like, oh, by the way, next event like they'll say, oh, we've cast Beast in this movie.
They won't even talk about it.
Angel.
They just won't even talk about it.
No, they won't. I'm saying they won't. That's why I said don't mention Beast. They won't mention Beast.
Batista will be Beast too.
Yeah.
But I mean, they'll have Cyclops. They'll have as many of the original X-Men characters as they can have.
Okay. Speaking of Beast or former Beasts, Nicholas Hoult has been cast as Gilderoy Lockhart in Harry Potter TV series for season 2. I like Nicholas Hoult. That's why I'm mentioning this on here. I like him. I think he's a great actor, so I do like his.
Know who that character
is. He's a terrible Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Yes. It's Lex Luthor.
People like.
I liked him.
I don't.
You can like him.
I'm wearing the hat. Look, I thought ahead.
You can like him.
I thought ahead. Yeah. But I liked him as Beast in
Sorry, if he's doing Harry Potter, like I don't see how he's doing any more DC stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't. We'll say you're right. That's an interesting. That's an interesting take,
right? No,
yeah,
it's fine. They work together.
Lastly, in the news, we've got some John Cena news. I like talking about John Cena. John Cena apparently has been cast to play Johnny Bravo in the live-action movie that's officially in development.
I feel like he's a little old.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I mean, I don't want balding Johnny Bravo. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's got his plugs then. He's got his plugs. He's good.
They didn't. Yeah, he had to go back a second time.
No, they'd have to give him a wig. Like
that's what happens.
The hair is iconic to that character. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you don't give him a wig. Like, what are you doing?
The problem is it's John Cena in a wig, and you can't unsee that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they should have just gotten somebody else.
Sure.
I think you can't see that.
I can't see him in a wig. I don't know. You just keep seeing John Cena. I don't know. You can't see him. I mean, you can't see John Cena.
You need him as a role. Like, it seems like you just.
I don't see it either.
You could just get a generic buff dude.
I know. I agree with you.
Like Johnny Bravo is a deep character.
I like John Cena, but it's not a fit at all for this at all.
I think it's fine. Like I'm not too worried about the sanctity of Johnny Bravo as a character. Like
it's a fun character though.
Funny thing, and I think he could pull that off. But whatever,
it
doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's too old for it. I mean,
Johnny Bravo's a cartoon character, man. Like you don't even know how old he is.
He's supposed to be like
two-dimensional.
He's supposed to be like late teens or early 20s or something like that.
Mike, you have argued about age for Batman. How much? You're talking about a cartoon character.
Because the first part of it, he was young, and now the second part, he's not.
Oh, you're just talking specifically of those movies. Okay.
Yes.
But we talked about Ben Affleck before being too old.
I like my Batman being in his 40s. I think he should always be in his 40s, Batman.
Okay.
But not when he's like year 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So. I mean, it's just it doesn't matter if he's a cartoon or not. I just don't think the actor's the right fit. That's all.
Gotcha. All right, and that's it for the news for the Moviecast, folks. It's going to wrap up for this episode, but stay tuned for the Gamecast and that bonus round we're talking about. Once again, join us live on Twitch if you want to. Ask us questions, 8 Eastern on Tuesdays. If not, YouTube's got all the content, so be sure to subscribe. You can leave a comment over there. We'd love to hear from you over there. All right, we'll see you on the Gamecast. We are out.